Today we will be discussing constrained consumer choice. As a consumer, we want to purchase everything, but we have limited amount to spend. Keeping the budget constraint, all the bundles consumers can buy is known as opportunity set. In this we have to consider marginal rate of return. It is basically the number of units or amount of a good that must be foregone to attain 1 unit of another good. In this, consumers maximize utility subject to constraints. We may write the budget constraint as P1 multiplied with Q1 plus P2 into Q2 is equal to Y. In this, we may have two solutions. Interior solution. Optimal bundle that has positive quantities of both goods so that it lies between the ends of budget line. Corner solution. If consumer buys only one of goods, it lies on the axis. In this we have marginal rate of transformation. It is basically how the market allows consumers to trade one good for another. It is the slope of budget line, and the formula is minus P1 divided by P2. Important things to consider. The highest indifference curve attainable given the budget line is the consumer's optimal bundle. When the optimal bundle occurs at a point of tangency between the indifference curve and budget line is called interior solution. Mathematically, where MRS is equal to MRT, we may rearrange the equation as given by. After that we have the interior optimum is where MRS is equal to MRT. Constrained consumer choice with perfect complements. The optimal bundle is on the budget line at the right angle of an indifference curve. Constrained consumer choice with quasi-linear preferences. If the relative price of one good is too high and preferences are quasi-linear, the indifference curve will not be tangent to the budget line and the consumer's optimal bundle occurs at a corner solution. Constrained consumer choice with perfect substitutes. With perfect substitutes, if the marginal rate of substitution does not equal the marginal rate of transformations, then the consumer's optimal bundle occurs at corner solution. Furthermore, we can see the consumer's choice with respect to calculus. So firstly, we have defined it mathematically and we have expressed that it is maximum where MRS is equal to MRT. These conditions hold if the utility function is quasi-concave, which implies indifference curves are convex to the origin. Solution reveals utility maximized values of Q1 and Q2 as the function of prices P1 and P2 and the income Y.